If you can't tell by my content, I am a huge Gorillaz fan. So far, I've made lore videos and collection videos, but I haven't even talked about the music. So, I'm gonna do what all the popular kids are doing and make a tier list. Not only that, but over the past year, I got some friends into Gorillaz who are gonna be joining me. So, introduce yourselves.
Hello, I am Mocha Studios, aka Jared.
I'm Nancy, also known as Fran Nancy.
Fan reviews here.
And then there's Ash. Hi, Ash.
Hi.
Alright, let's get started. Let's start off with where it all started, with Gorillaz' self-titled. Anyone want to go first? Anyone want to stir the pot and say what they think that...
I think this is a pretty average album.
I think it's their most overrated album.
Ooh.
Huh?
Most people rank it pretty high, I feel like. At least from what I saw. It's kind of mid, though.
I think it's got some good ones like Punk, M1A1, and Clint Eastwood, obviously. But a lot of them
What's
do
up,
kind of.
Jared?
I don't like punk.
I don't know
There we
what's
go.
wrong with you. I really don't.
Oh my god.
I went on a ranker and saying that punk's my least favorite off of the album.
Wait,
It's your
least
least
It's my least favorite.
There is no
Yes.
way.
No way.
No, with
Yes.
songs like Starshine and Slow Country, there's
I like
no
it
way.
more. I like Starshine more.
You mean you prefer...
Yes.
over Punk? Why do you hate Punk so much? Let's get into this.
I don't know. It just reminds me of something from Disney Originals, and it makes me mad.
That's a cringe take.
That's
Yeah.
a L take.
But it's got some really good songs on it. But aside from those ones, it's
Yeah.
A lot of them are
Here's the
forgettable.
thing. It has a very strong start up to from
Yep.
Rehash to Clint Eastwood.
That's what I was
Then
gonna
it
say.
just kind of goes really down, and then it kind of just picks back up at Rock the House, 2000. I love Latin Cinema. Then it goes down again with Starshine and Slow Country. It has a pretty good ending with M1A1.
Yeah, if there's one thing that Gorillaz are really good for, it's like their ending songs. They know how to end an album.
Mhm.
I think it's a pretty good baseline album.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
So, I've had this thought for a really long time. There are certain songs on here that I think could have been really good, but just one particular thing about it really aggravates me. Starshine, for example, I really like the instrumental of. It got a really good atmosphere, but Damon's vocals were awful.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's 2D's vocals, not Damon's.
But yeah, I agree. I think that it starts off extremely strong, but then like the mid songs are super mid, and it's just for me it just drags the album down. I mean, for the time it was really good. Well, it's a really good introduction. It's a good baseline for Gorillaz, like you said. So yeah, I think we all have said that it's a good album, but it's definitely mid, and especially compared to the other albums, it could be better. Right? Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also it's their first one, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say this. The songs are really good.
Yeah.
I mean, 2000 is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Okay, you're gonna say D, Jared?
I was saying B.
Oh, B.
I'm
Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking C.
Between B and C,
I
yeah.
was thinking
I'm leaning
C.
more
Yeah.
towards C.
I was
Me
thinking
too.
just a very low B.
I think
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, low B, C tier.
Yeah.
Sure.
If it's
C.
C, I don't care, but I would play B, but I don't care if it's C.
Hmm.
There's another album on here that I think's more deserving of C tier, and putting them in the same tier seems weird to me. But there's a chance we could change the orderings later at the end, right?
Nope, it's final right now.
Damn.
We'll fight for this being B tier.
Okay,
There's a lot of good tracks on here.
yeah. See, there is. That's the thing that makes it
Yeah.
so hard. Is
That's why I'm
there's a
saying
lot
it's
of
B.
good songs.
Because I think the good songs carry it.
I'm
That
glad
could
we
be
got-
said for
Definitely.
any album, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
all of their main albums has
Yeah.
that couple of
well,
fantastic songs.
Well, here's there is an album later that has more songs that I don't like than but I would still put above this one just barely. And now I don't know which one to. I don't know. We'll get there. G-sides, more specifically the American version, because more American.
I only like 19 2000 and Latin Singing More English. Those are the only two songs I care about.
What?
See,
You know, cannot agree with you there.
And Simone.
I like Ghost Train.
Ghost Train's okay, but that's
What about? I think I like Faust the most in 1, 2,
1 2 D3. I love 1 2 D3.
192000 Soul Child remix, Latin Simone English version, Faust, Ghost Train, 1 2 D3. I love those songs. And then
Faust gets a lot of shit for what it is. And
I know. I think it's beautiful.
I like it.
And
yeah.
also, you get to hear Noodle sing.
Yeah,
Phase 1.
The interest to like me.
Yeah, interesting
Stuff.
my overall thoughts on this album are it's kind of hard to rank next to all the main albums because it's like just a bunch of alternate takes on songs or like scrapped songs that didn't make it to the self-titled.
Whoa, it's almost like that's what a B-side is.
I know. I'm just saying though, like it's hard to look at it as anything more than just like extras.
Yeah, especially compared to D-sides, where in my opinion, it can stack up with some other with some main albums. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get where you're coming from.
But see, here's why I didn't want to put the self-title in D tier because I would probably put this into C tier.
You know
and I
what?
feel like albums.
That's honestly very fair.
Bam, bam.
Yeah.
Is everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
I'm actually in agreement.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Latin some English version carries, by the way.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
Like It Come Home.
F.
I wouldn't say F. I would
I would say
I
F.
would
say
say D. Because
D.
here's
I would say D.
here's the thing: is the one for M1A1. I forgot what it's called. It's so good. I really like it. Everything else is super slow, super long, and it's just not my thing. Like I can understand people liking it, but it's just personally not my thing. So is everyone in agreement with D tier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
D tier is fair.
Do we even need to debate where to put this next one?
F.
No.
Uh-huh.
All right, D sides. What were you thinking? Nah, let's go ahead and put that up.
No, yeah,
Go
Demon
on.
Days is S tier without even
Yeah.
like.
Is
Yeah.
anyone? Yeah, everyone's going to agree. No one's even debating.
Mhm.
Anyone want to talk about the album? Why it's S tier?
All right, there's this is just everything about this album. Like, I love the mess theme it has. It talks about the problems of the world at the time and problems that are even nowadays. Each song has a unique theme about it, and no two songs are the same. It has Dirty Harry, and that's my favorite Gorillaz song of all time. But not even then, some of the underrated songs, like
Like
let's
Dare.
see. Dare is another fantastic song. I love Dare, but
Yeah.
Fire Coming Out of His Head, Don't Get Lost in Heaven, November Has Come. I love Every Planet Reads Is Dead. Classics. Oh Green World grew on me a lot, and now it's like probably my third favorite song on the album. And guys, this song has Feel Good Inc.
That one song would blast it up to S tier. Yeah, the worst song, in my opinion, on this album is
All Alone.
and for a while I heavily despised it, but it's come around recently. It's still my least favorite, but even then, like now, I would still give it a 6 out of 10, and that's a 15-track album.
White Light is my favorite song on the album. It is top 3 Gorillaz songs for me. I love the beat. I love the repetitiveness of it. It just scratches an itch in my brain. And I don't know, it just really sticks out to me in comparison to the other ones.
So I've been known in this friend group to have a very strong hatred for All Alone. Slowly over time, it warmed up a little bit to me. But yeah, I think this is probably the only song on the album that I actively skip.
In my opinion, Demon Days is a no skip album except for Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head.
That's fair.
I'm not the biggest fan of that song.
Yeah, but it's like if you're playing this album with friends, like you're not playing this song the whole time. You're skipping this.
Yeah, 100%. It's one of those songs that if it wasn't in the context of Demon Days, if it wasn't in this album, then no, bad song.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you get whenever you take the songs that didn't make it onto Peak and put it on its own album? You get D-sides.
Mid. Oh.
Mid.
What carries this for me is just Rocket for me. That's it for me. I don't really like anything else besides Hong Kong.
No, you're
Let's
just wrong.
see.
You're just wrong.
They should have scrapped Rocket the second that
Okay,
they
whoa,
had the
whoa.
idea to have it.
Whoa.
Thank you so much.
Whoa. Rocket's like one of the few good songs.
It's annoying and it's bad and it's too British.
Bruh. Bruh.
Dude,
It's too British. We're literally talking.
The lead singer's British.
Well, really? For some reason in this song,
Okay.
he's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna be extra British."
Oh, you like repetition, but you hate
Okay.
this one of all things.
Rocket is literally the best song on D-sides
No,
in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Ask
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Ask
Okay,
me.
question. Have you even heard Highway Under Construction? Have you even
Yes.
Yeah.
heard Stop the Dams? Have you even
Yes, don't like
heard
it.
We've listened
the
to
Swagger?
He's God.
That's gotta be one of the
That's
shittiest songs
stop.
I've ever heard on this album.
Care about Murdoch
You
is
are
God.
wrong. It is
Murdoch
Gorillaz
is
attempting
mid.
metal.
Yes.
They are attempting
failed.
metal.
And they failed.
No, you
They
can't
should try harder.
You cannot tell me whenever it goes. You're not absolutely going crazy.
No.
It's so
Guys,
good.
it
It
is-
gets me
No,
so
it's-
hyped.
Yeah, it gets me extremely hyped.
How about we come to agreement and meet right down in the middle, since we're pretty 50-50 on our feelings.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
You're telling
Fantasy.
No.
you are telling me
Where
that
is he?
one it's
At
better.
least see.
If you're
At
telling me that
least
one it's better that Gorillaz is self-titled is better, and two
It is better.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I do
Yes.
not.
You're
think so.
outnumbered.
Yes.
I would say they're
It's-
on par.
No, it's C. It's C.
It's C.
Let's see.
It's C.
Don't worry, Seth. I'm with you on this one.
Now at least we can get back to agreeing on things. Plastic Beach. S tier
Yeah.
album.
S.
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 tier.
S.
So will we put it above or below Demon Days?
That's not what this is about.
Below.
This is not what this is
Oh,
about
okay.
because I don't want to start arguing again.
You don't want to start arguing.
No,
Then
okay,
we.
well,
Okay.
here's the thing: is I truly like it. Literally depends on the day. Like,
Mhm.
sometimes Demon Days I like it better. Sometimes I like Plastic Beach better. Like
You could say that for anything.
no. It's truly those two albums. I cannot decide which one's my favorite album of all time. Like I think they just right now it's Plastic Beach, but I swear tomorrow it could be Demon Days. I can't
I
decide.
think it's Demon Days for me because every song in Demon Days is like a banger to me, but there's just certain ones in Plastic Beach
Yeah.
that
yeah.
are just
Definitely.
okay.
Also, Plastic Beach is longer than Demon Days, and that's saying something because Demon Days, like I said, is a 15-track album. It's already long enough, but
I really like the intro of Plastic Beach though.
It's
Like I
beautiful.
recently got the vinyl of it and just put it in. Like it's so cool how like the orchestral intro goes into like Welcome to the World of Plastic Beach.
I'm not lying when I say this. Shout out to my grandma. I showed her Welcome to the World of Plastic Beach, and she's like, "This song's a banger. I'm a Gorillaz fan now."
Is that Snoop
Shout out to me.
but yes, Plastic Beach. It does have lower points than Demon Days. Like in my opinion, whenever you're like reaching the near end of it, it feels like it goes on for a little too long.
Yeah.
But however, like I said before, it's got a perfect ending that thematically wraps everything up. And then I do like every single song on here. It's just that I think the lower points are a little bit lower than Demon Days. But the high points again,
Oh my
are,
god,
are so
Oh.
high. Yeah. Like
bro, Rhinestone Eyes.
Rhinestone Eyes, Style,
Melancholy Hill.
Melancholy.
Empire Ants.
They use a lot of simps on here, so I like that.
Mhm.
Even though I don't think it's as good as Demon Days, I like that they're completely different, like in their sound.
Oh,
yeah.
my
They were
god,
never-
yeah.
They were never regressing in their sound. They just, with each album, they were always doing something different. And
That's my favorite part about Gorillaz is that each album is just so different.
yeah, I really do like the ending track too. It's not quite as good as like some of their others.
Yeah, Demon Days
But-
is still my favorite, like, ending track
Yeah.
on the Gorillaz album, even though one
Well-
comes extremely close later.
Where the next one that's coming extremely close, that's my favorite. But we'll get to that.
I think it is a very beautiful album from start to finish. I think it's just there's literally no word that I could describe it other than beautiful. Like thematically and all of the instrumental, especially in like Empire Ant and the intro of all things, is like just gorgeous. So nice to my ears.
Including the starting part to White Flag, which then gets to my least favorite Plastic Beach song, the second part of White Flag.
Yeah.
I just don't like how it sounds so beautiful, and then all of a sudden, quirky, funny little synths, haha.
I'm gonna say something maybe a bit
Don't.
controversial. Oh, okay.
Go on.
One of my favorite instrumentals, just like in Gorillaz in general, is Left Hand Suzuki Method.
Honestly, I like that song a lot.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. While on tour, 2D got his little iPad and was poking and beeping and booping things, and then all of a sudden, we had our next album, The Fall.
2D, if you're watching this, I love you. You're an
If you love
inspiration for us
Garage
all.
Band, you'll love this album.
You're a great inspiration. However, 2D, I'm sorry, but F tier.
Nope.
I don't think it's that
I
bad.
would,
You're wrong.
I would say D tier.
D.
I would
yeah.
say D.
I did.
No, I would argue that there's two amazing songs, but there's a few like actual good underrated songs. Like after watching all of Murdoch's Pirate radios, I had got a newfound appreciation for Detroit. And then not only that, I like Little Pink Plastic Bags. Hillbilly Man, I think, is just funny. I just love the switch up and how it sounds like beautiful, and then all of a sudden just like wah, wah, which I guess that sounds kind of hypocritical because I said the same thing about White Light, but this is my opinion. I don't care.
Amarillo too.
Amarillo and Revolving Doors are the
Amarillo.
two
Yeah.
amazing.
I do
ones.
like Revolving Doors a lot.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look how you switch up.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna star anything.
Would you put Revolving Doors in F tier, Jared?
At least B tier.
You heard it here first. The Fall, B tier.
it's exactly what it's like advertised as. Him making just like random noises come together.
Yeah, kid plays on his funny iPad.
But you can't tell me that, what was the artistic vision behind Seattle Yodel and They Speak It Mountains? It's just, yeah, I'm sorry, if you were to tell me the artistic vision, I'd be like, oh, yeah, cool, because I'm sure that there is one. It's Damon Albarn, it's 2D, they have that, but, I just, no, I don't like those songs, and unfortunately, a lot of the songs are extremely mid, so D is fair, even though it has some really, really good songs.
Better than like a Come Home.
Okay, so this one,
Alright, here we go.
This one, we're probably gonna be on a while. All right, let's just on the count of 3. What do you think? What tier do you think that humans should be in? 3, 2, 1. B.
B.
Hey, what do you know? We all agree.
What?
That's crazy.
So everyone is just in agreement with B.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought this would be way more controversial.
I did too. Okay, so yeah, why B?
The highs, really, really high. The lows, really, really low. And
Yep.
very, very little middle of the road. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
See, if that tells you anything, why it should be in B, because if there's no high, if it's either high or really low, then you'd think it'd be mid, like meet in the middle. But the thing is the highs on this album are very, very high.
Very, very high.
Yeah.
It averages out.
Like Nancy said, there's so many highs to the point where they're classics. Moments, Silence Bars, Moments.
Moments.
Charger's a classic. It's probably my favorite song on the album.
And
Let Me Out. I'm gonna say this. I think for what this album was trying to tell, the stories was trying to tell, Let Me Out does it the best.
Agreed.
Like, Let Me Out does the best job. And it's a nice beat, too. It has some fun 2D moments, has some fun moments with the collaborators.
Yeah, push
Uh,
the good verse on that.
But yeah, like, Let Me Out's a fantastic song. But I'd say it's pretty great. It's one of my top 15, maybe 20. Charger is literally a banger. We Got the Power is not a very great song.
It's not.
Disney Channel original music for real.
Yeah.
Jared be like, that's what I've been saying for punk.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, but
Honestly, ironically, I'd rather listen to We Got the Power than punk.
No, there's
What?
something wrong with you. There's genuinely.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wrong in your head.
Everyone in the comment section, do y'all agree with me? Y'all agree with me?
But yeah, so
Okay.
we talked about the highs. The lows are insanely, stupidly low. Like I know that this is considered to be a bad song, but I don't think it's considered to be the, like, in the public opinion, to be the worst song on Humans. No, for me, the worst song is Carnival.
I couldn't tell you what that sounds like.
It's too short. There's moments where it's just empty. There's nothing there. There's nothing to it. It's not catchy in the slightest. And the worst part is they absolutely did it dirty by removing the 2D ending. If they're on the Super Deluxe edition of Humans, there is a 2D special where 2D gets a verse at the very end, and oh my god, it made the song a million times better. For that, Carnival is the worst.
For
Who
me,
you
it's
got? Carry
6
on.
40.
Yeah, I feel like
just-
that's the popular
That's fair.
opinion.
This song
Yeah.
is a mess. I don't know what they were going for. I don't know what kind of message, what kind of sound. Or I can't even understand most of what's being said. It just sounds like blank static noise to me. And I don't think up until this point I've ever described a Gorillaz song as just like nothing. And the themes of this album suck. I think they were going for some good ideas, good intentions. But I mean, it was what, 2017. Everybody's talking about the themes of that album.
Orange
at
Man
that
was
point.
already in office. You're late by several months, dude.
Look, it's just a really confusing album overall because, like you guys said, the highs are really good. Some of my favorite songs. Nobody mentioned Saturn Bars, but that's
It
like
sounds bars.
that's a absolute standout, I think, and
Mhm.
honestly, probably my favorite music video they've ever done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay, so while you guys were talking, I was trying to choose my placement for this next album. See, the thing is,
Yeah.
is this next album, I feel could be S tier, but
I was thinking the same.
I was
I was
wondering if
thinking
it should
about
I was
be
that
afraid to
here,
say
but I'm not
it.
sure if it's. I was scared to say it too.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: is the Now Now is one of my favorite Gorillaz albums, but is it on the same tier as Demon Days and Plastic
Mhm.
Beach? It's definitely a whole lot smaller scale. It's a much more personal
Yeah.
story. And then for that, I love it. Like, I genuinely love this album. But is it an S or A tier?
Even
No,
though it
it's
doesn't
fair.
have,
Depends
yeah.
on your mind, but in my personal tier list, I put it like right up there as S tier. And,
Even though it doesn't have like quantity over other songs, I think it matters more about the quality because most of these are bangers.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know if "bang" is the right word, but these songs just make you feel.
I said they
things.
want to make me sob in the fetal position. Yeah.
That is literally the
That's
perfect way to
now.
describe it. Yeah.
That's the best, man. Now that we can talk about it, my favorite Gorillaz ending, unironically, I mean, it's built mostly because of recently, is Sockeye. Like, I love
Why are you saying it like that?
Sockeye.
You always say it like that.
Sockeye. Okay, Sokai. I'm not even lying. Sokai might actually, it might have beat out Trans as my favorite song on the Now Now.
It is my favorite song on the Now Now. That song gets to me every single. That and Fireflies.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
But I don't know which one. I don't like. Depending on the day, I don't know which one gets to me more.
I love
This
Hollywood.
album-
That's a great song.
I love Hollywood.
It's all right.
There are two things that bother me about this album. One of them is a song, and then one of them has to do relating to lore. Firstly, for some reason, they chose to replace Murdoch during this phase with a character from the Powerpuff Girls named Ace.
I think that's kind of based.
That's your problem. That was cool.
Let me cook. Anyways, my problem is that I loved this inclusion when I was a kid. I was a big fan of the original Powerpuff Girls growing up. They do like nothing with it, and then the next album, Murdoch's just back. He's barely relevant to anything, so it just kind of made me feel like, what was even the point? And the other thing is, some of the songs on here have kind of lost their magic to me. Wink, wink. Magic. As in Magic City. On my first listen, this was like one of my favorite songs of all time. And every time I re-listened to it since, I just think to myself, wow, that sucked. It is the most, like, I don't know, disappointing song.
I don't think it sucks. I just think that it's like not as good as the rest of the album. It's an
Yeah, that's how I feel. It's just okay.
yeah. But that's just one
I don't
bad song in a. Admittedly, it's a really
I
short
don't even
track
think
list,
it's
only
bad.
at 11. Yeah, I don't think it's bad either.
I like it.
I
Yeah,
like it. It's just okay.
yeah, that's just
I think
one
it's-
one bad song, or not bad song. It's one okay song in an 11 song track list. That's
It doesn't make me
Really
want
good.
to cry.
yeah, and then the others make me want to cry, or Humility makes me want to like. It gets me so happy. It's crazy to like when you're listening to it on repeat. You end with Sokai and then restart with Humility.
Yeah.
It's like it's why am I dancing? You know.
So the Now Now was actually the first Gorillaz album I ever listened to. Whenever I was first getting into them, I asked Seth for I gave him like what I like to listen to for music, and then he told me which album that he thought that I would like the most. So he said that I should check out the Now Now, and I was like, okay. And I listened to the Now Now on repeat for 2 days straight. I did not stop listening to it. That is all that I wanted to listen to. I sat outside. It was in the middle of the summer. I sat outside by the pool and just looped the Now Now. It's probably my personal favorite album. So I think it deserves S tier because it's amazing from start to finish.
I'm fine with S tier.
I'm fine with S tier.
I'm fine with S tier. Put that up there. Okay, so what happens whenever you try to make 11 separate 11 separate
Right.
albums, but only the best song on each album, and put it into one album? You get Song Machine. Hopefully that made
Song
sense.
Machine.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay, good. You get Song Machine, which, in my opinion, musically, is up there with Demon Days. I think that this is an amazing album, and
Yeah.
the only thing is it just doesn't have a theme, but that is the theme, you know?
All right, I'm gonna say something, and this might be a bit controversial for Gorillaz fans, but hear me out. Hear me out, gamers. So, musically, this is fundamentally probably one of the best songs. It's very consistent, has one of the fantastic songs. Fantastic. I love Momentary Bliss. You can't go wrong with that. I think it has debatably one of the best intros to a Gorillaz song, Strange Times. I'm just debating whether I like it more, or whether I like Last Living Soul from Demon Days more. I'm debating about that, but I love it. However, personally, even though I don't think it's B tier, I do personally prefer their self-titled album because I love their highs. But here's the thing. Well, I do debatably think that their self-titled productions album has more higher highs. This is a lot more consistent. Hear me out. I'm trying to cook.
No, you said
I think-
self-titled productions.
Oh, oops. I think this is a lot more consistent. I still love this album. I think it's a great album. I just think it has the first one has higher highs. But that being said, I still love this album. That's not the dog on this album. There's a reason why people are sad that the next album is not Song Machine Season 2.
Yeah, I forgot to say that Humans, a huge issue with it was how many collaborators there are. Like, there's like one on every song. Like, even Busted in Blue, which on the track list doesn't have a collaborator on it, it still has a collaborator on it. It's just she goes uncredited. This album is the same, but it does it right. It does it good.
There's no themes here, which already I would rather have no themes than horribly forced political themes. And then secondly, all the features here, they don't overshadow too, dude. They like go hand in hand.
Yeah.
And this is easily their
Schoolboy
best
Q.
Schoolboy Q. Okay, but you know
Amazing.
what? Okay, you just brought up something. Okay, so guys, my favorite Gorillaz song is from this album. Pac-Man is it's undefeatable. The music video, amazing. The entire like instrumental, the chorus by 2D, super good. Right? When I was first listening to it, I was like, yeah, I like it. And then Schoolboy Q started rapping. His full rap verse, I think, is probably the best rap feature in the entirety of Gorillaz. And I literally said like 20 minutes ago, oh yeah, I really like MF Doom. Well, you know what? I was wrong. Shoot, what's that one song that has a terrible feature on it, though? The only bad one here.
Friday 13th with Octavian.
Yeah, I don't care for Friday the 13th. And then the 13th is an awesome name. With a name like that, I'm ready for some like peakness. I just got mid.
He's a bad feature. He's a bad person. Get him out of here.
The Valley of the Pagans was actually my first favorite Gorillaz song. I know I just said that the Now Now is my favorite, but like whenever I heard the Valley of the Pagans, I was literally enthralled. It is still so I have 3 favorite Gorillaz songs. If you haven't been keeping up, the Valley of the Pagans, the Empire Ants.
I know I was saying that for the video. You never
Oh,
say that.
my 3 favorites: White Light, Empire Ants, and the Valley of the Pagans are my 3 favorites. Also, the fact that Ares has Peter Hook in it, which is the bassist for New Order and Joy Division. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Completely makes the song, if I'm being honest.
Actually,
Gorgeous. What he does.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that there's a bad song. Like, Friday 13th is it's okay, but
It's a very, I would argue, it might be their most consistent album, maybe.
yeah, it's definitely their most consistent. So, and because of everything that we talked about, putting in F tier because I hate the lore.
Yes.
Okay, what are we deciding on? What's it going to be?
I'm gonna say A tier, maybe.
S.
Yeah, it's either A or S for me.
Coin flip?
S for me.
I don't mind either.
I would say A just because we had to fill up that A tier slot.
Well, the thing is,
It's not a valid reason.
but the only reason that I would say A tier is I think I am gonna put it in S tier. I think I am
Okay.
because
Yeah, I'm
I
fine.
can understand.
well,
Vibe.
here's the thing: is just let's go back to 2020. It's January, and Gorillaz are teasing a new project. They get Song Machine theme tune, and then Momentary Bliss. Absolutely amazing. Such a huge departure from Humans and the Now Now. It actually sounds like a Gorillaz song from 2005. Désolé. Oh my god. Ares. I'm gonna lose it. Friday the 13th. Pac-Man. Huh? So like it's just banger after banger after banger. The only thing that I could put it in A tier for is Friday the 13th and the lack of a theme. That's the only reason that I could see it in A tier, but the thing is the songs are just so good that I think it would be a disgrace putting it in A tier.
Yeah.
That's
And honestly, that is honestly very, very fair.
Okay.
Here we
Oh
go.
boy.
Time for the biggest fight of the century, gamers.
It really
I said that last time and
Shouldn't
nothing
be,
happened.
but you know,
Okay.
we have a
Quiet.
stubborn in this call.
I am just going to say, I think, personally, we can debate on this. It belongs in A tier.
I agree.
Thought you were going to put it in C tier, and I was about to be really mad.
I would have left.
What, me? I love dude, look at, oh, you can't see my shirt, but I'm wearing the shirt that 2D wears in the Silent Running and Cracker Island video.
I honestly would put an S, but I'm not gonna win this fight.
I don't think it's S tier.
No, it does
I
not
wouldn't go
do-
as far
it
as
does not-
S.
No.
It does not deserve
Wow.
S.
Coke.
I don't know why it's below Gorillaz, but that's a fight for another day.
Here's the thing, is you could make an argument for B tier. You really can.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, it could be in either A or B. It doesn't, so what do you think? What does everyone think? Go.
I think either we put Gorillaz in A tier or put Elite Cracker Island in A tier.
Are you just saying that because you want something in A tier?
Yes.
I think Cracker Island deserves A tier, but it's like, I don't know, it's, when I first listened to it, I didn't like it, but as I've listened to it more and more, I've slowly appreciated it, but it's still underwhelming when following up Song Machine.
This album's just like a banger to me. Like, I got chills when I first heard Silent Running.
I don't
Like,
necessarily think that this album has any bad songs on it. I feel like it has really good
Yeah.
songs and it just has extremely mid songs.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so forgettable.
I had the opposite effect of Tan, where I loved it when it first came out, but it slowly kind of went down because it's just, you know, it's kind of like, it's just, some songs are it's just a pop album, and it's just like it's a Gorillaz spin on a pop album. So of course there's going to be bangers, but you know, whenever, like as we've discussed before, Gorillaz albums typically have to have mid on them, and this one has very forgettable mids.
Like,
So the highs.
what would you consider to be mid?
The Tired
okay, here we
Influencer,
What?
I need to let me see this.
Tormenta,
No.
and Possession Island.
Yeah.
Possession
No,
Island
it's
is-
just Tormentor for me.
I
And,
agree. I don't
Yeah,
like
just-
the Tired Influencer.
The
bruh.
Tired Influencer, it sounds
I like
like
that song.
somebody tired made it. It's very low energy.
I had a conversation. I had a
I
conversation.
like the
This was
Tired
in-
Influencer.
Same.
It's
This is like
not bad.
my second or third favorite album of Gorillaz.
Okay, I hate to say this, and Ash is gonna kill me.
Oh, then you should stop saying it.
I'm not scared of you, so I'm not scared of you at all. So I'm saying it anyway. Anyway, so when I first listened to the songs for this video, it was here was song Cracker Island and here was Song Machine, because everyone could attest. I really liked Cracker Island. I would die on the hill defending Cracker Island. And Song Machine was just but then I listened to the songs more. And the more and more I listened to them, the more I liked Song Machine, and the less I liked Cracker Island. And now I'm crazy about Song Machine. I think it's a fantastic album. The Cracker Islanders go, it's a pretty good Gorillaz album. I would say it's a pleasantly fun little Gorillaz song. I like.
I love this so much more than Song Machine.
I wouldn't go that
I
far.
would say
I-
L
That's
take.
my
Yeah, see,
personal feelings.
I don't think
It's
it's
a
an
bad
L
opinion.
take. I don't think it's an L take. I don't think it's a bad opinion. But yeah, I mean, I just don't agree.
It seems like a step back for me, because I felt like Song Machine got back on track to giving me the Gorillaz that I like so much. You know, experimental. Every song's a different genre, different features. This song or this album is very much so the same throughout. They all kind of sound a little samey to me, except for the ones that really stick out, like Silent Running or Cracker Island and Oil.
All right. I love Skinny Ape.
Skinny Ape is.
Oh, I
is
forgot about that.
Yep.
That one's good. Yeah.
I forgot one of them. But
yeah, now
look
you're
who
saying it's
switches
good.
up. Look who switches up.
I do like Oil. I do really like Oil.
Skinny Ape
Oil's
is in my top 5 Gorillaz songs.
Yeah.
I love Skinny Ape.
Stevie Nicks was absolutely robbed on the vocals. I feel like she
Oh,
should
yeah.
have had a vocal part because that's
Mhm.
such a wonderful feature to have. Like, I was really excited for that.
I feel like
loved Fleetwood.
Tarantula's underrated.
It is very underrated.
Tarantula means so much to me.
Okay,
Okay.
so what are we deciding on? A or B?
A.
Keep it an
I
A.
was gonna-
Okay.
We're
well-
gonna keep it an A because if we don't, Ash is gonna throw a fit.
okay. Okay. I'm fine with A.
It'd be kind of funny if we just put it at F.
It'd be so funny. That'd be so hilarious. That'd be so hilarious, Jared.
My only opinion on Cracker, well, I have a lot of opinions on Cracker Island, but the only one that I feel like I didn't get to voice was if we were including not all of the bonus tracks, but only one bonus track, Captain Chicken. If we were including Captain Chicken, then it would be an S tier. Captain Chicken, I feel like is one of like, it's really up there. I just
is.
love it.
It
Well,
is. Dell
Yeah.
isn't it? But yeah,
Very much.
Cracker Island is A tier because Cracker Island, Oil, Silent Running,
Silent Running,
Skinny Ape,
Tired
those-
Influencer, New Gold, Baby Queen Tarantula, Skinny Ape, Possession
those-
Island,
those four. No,
I-
but Possession Island
New
is
Gold.
Possession Island is the weakest album closer besides We Got the Power. I
I'm
think.
Yeah.
gonna be honest. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of hate for putting Cracker Island above Self-Titled and even Humans.
No, that's as it should be.
Yeah, this is our tier list. I'm really happy with it. I can't believe we got along as much as we did. I thought for sure there was gonna be more fighting, but no, we did. We made it work. So-
I have something to say.
You
Okay.
have Nancy.
Alright guys, I was
Here.
given permission to say this. If this video makes 1 million likes,
1
1 million,
No,
No.
bring it
1
down. Bring
mil-
it down.
alright, 50k.
No, bring it down. Like 50k views. 50k views.
Fine, 50k views. We will do a tier list of every Gorilla song.
Positive.
So yeah, this is our tier list. Anybody want to do the YouTuber outro? Jared already did the thing. Nancy, you want to do the YouTuber outro?
Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Self-Titled Productions channel, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Well, yeah, we haven't put anything in F, and the only things that are
We could
ranked
change
are
that.
that album.
We could put you in F.
That ain't even makes sense.
Oh no, it will. It will when I'm editing.
Are you gonna put my camera in the freaking F tier?
Can you leave it there like the whole video?
No.
If you do that, I'm just gonna be laughing
Wait,
the whole
hold on,
time.
hold on,
I'm gonna
hold
be
on.
crying.
Hold on, you know
I'm
what?
gonna be crying. I'm gonna cry.
Hey, guess what?
Having opinions does not make you deserving of F tier.
Hey,
Yes, it does.
it does if you have bad
F tier
opinions.
opinions deserves you to get F tier.
L, hold this L. Hold this L, bro. Hold this L, buddy. Hold this L, little bro. Hold this L,
Yeah,
little
little bro.
I think
Oh
that
my
You
every, I,
just
think
got
that-
little bro.
I think everyone should look at voice text right now.
Sure.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
That's messed up, dude.
I love it. I love it.
Deserved. Deserved.